Hey folks, welcome to Just Top 10. A lot can change in a year for WWE, but it's still a fun idea to cast some predictions on what WrestleMania 38 in Texas would look like. As of right now, it's hard to predict what might happen at WrestleMania 38, since plans change way too often. A few big matches are probably already decided for next year's show, but even then there are many factors that may change the course of the show. With that in mind, there are still some bouts easier to predict at WrestleMania 38. Predicting 10 matches that will be on WrestleMania 38. On number 10, Charlotte Flair vs Bianca Belair. Charlotte Flair was originally scheduled to take on Asuka at WrestleMania 37, but the match was never confirmed as Flair got infected with COVID-19. On the other hand, Bianca Belair main evented the night 1 of WrestleMania 37. As of right now, Flair is seemingly going to feud with Rhea, Ripley and Asuka for a while for the Raw Women's Championship. But during this year's draft, she could become a part of the SmackDown roster. There she can capture the Women's Championship and face Belair at the grandest stage of them all. It's likely because Charlotte has always been in title matches at WrestleMania. On number 9, Keith Lee vs Goldberg. Keith Lee was supposed to receive a strong push in WWE, but he was written off television for some unknown reasons. There were reports that suggested Lee is dealing with some sort of injury. He was also supposed to become the United States champion at Elimination Chamber, but those plans were changed as well. Considering Lee is very popular among the higher-ups in WWE, except notably Vince McMahon, the company will probably try to push him hard after his return. Someone like Goldberg might even face Lee at next year's WrestleMania to give him a huge rub. On number 8, Io Shirai vs Asuka. Io Shirai recently lost her NXT Women's Championship after her 304-day title reign to Raquel Gonzalez at TakeOver, Stand and Deliver. Reports suggest that Shirai might join the main roster. Although there are many wrestlers Shirai could face on Raw or SmackDown, there are many fans who want to see her match against Asuka. These two haven't faced each other before in WWE in a singles match before. On number 7, AJ Styles vs Triple H. AJ Styles wanted to fight Triple H at this year's WrestleMania, but the game rejected his request due to his busy schedule. But it's very much possible that these two could face each other at next year's show. It's been a while since Triple H wrestled at WrestleMania, and this is a dream match everyone will enjoy.
At WrestleMania. I mean, what do you got to lose? You've already lost your dignity, your pride. Like I said, you're just a broken down old man.
You want to fight me? You want it all to come to a head.
On number 6, Brock Lesnar vs Bobby Lashley WWE Championship. Bobby Lashley may not lose his title at WrestleMania Backlash, as there's still a strong possibility that he could face Brock Lesnar. This was one of the conditions Lashley had when re-signing with WWE some years ago. This match will probably happen for the WWE Championship, since the company loves to put the title belt on Lesnar. But even if there's no title involved, Lashley vs Lesnar is a huge dream match that might happen at WrestleMania 38.
At ringside, he's been fired. He doesn't work.
On number 5, Edge vs Seth Rollins. Edge main evented at this year's WrestleMania, alongside Roman Reigns and Daniel Bryan. He'll likely continue his feud with Bryan or Reigns for some more time before getting into a rivalry with someone else. The Rated R superstar has many dream opponents on SmackDown, and one of them is Seth Rollins. Edge said last year that Seth is one of his dream rivals at the moment. If WWE turns him into a face soon, he can work in a program with a heel Rollins. On number 4, Rhea Ripley vs Becky Lynch, Raw Women's Championship. Rhea Ripley captured the Raw Women's title from Asuka at this year's WrestleMania. If Charlotte fails to capture the title from her sometime later, there's a high chance Ripley will have a lengthy title reign. But that's probably until Becky Lynch returns to WWE again. She never lost her Raw Women's Championship to anybody and might use it as an opportunity to get into a rivalry with Ripley at next year's WrestleMania.
She's got it on the verge of tap. Oh, is this it? Oh, what an escape.
On number 3, Rey Mysterio vs Dominik Mysterio. Rey Mysterio is trying his best to get Dominik as much screen time as possible. For the past few months, these two are working as a tag team in WWE. However, the company might turn the father-son duo against each other for an interesting WrestleMania 38 rivalry. Dominik can challenge his father in a retirement match at next year's show. There were even reports that WWE was actually planning to do this. On number 2, John Cena vs Adam Cole. John Cena wasn't a part of WrestleMania this year due to his acting career. But it's likely that Cena won't miss next year's show. In the last few years, Cena has only tried to put over upcoming stars in WWE. If he wrestles at WrestleMania 38, Adam Cole is one opponent that WWE might put against Cena. He's very talented and might even become a main eventer on the main roster. On number 1, The Rock vs Roman Reigns, Universal Championship. Roman Reigns successfully retained his title at WrestleMania in a triple threat match this year. At this point, it's very obvious that WWE wants a dream match between Reigns and The Rock at WrestleMania. There were some rumors that Rock might return next year to have a match with his cousin. If that's the case, this bout could only happen at the main event of WrestleMania 38. Thank you guys for watching this video.
We hope you liked this video. If you want to suggest us any topic, please comment below in comment box.
Don't forget to subscribe our channel and press the bell icon.
Take care of yourselves, friends and family members. Bye for now.
Adios amigos.